So we need to talk about identifying or naming angles. And when you're identifying or naming angles, it's really important that you name them the proper way. And there's lots of different ways to name angles. So sometimes you'll see that they just name it like this is angle T. And that's fine if you have a single angle by itself. You can name it angle T. That all looks great. But what if you had something like this? And it helps if the pen works. We'll change pens out. If you have something like this, if I was to name this angle T, you look at it and hopefully you're like, well, hold on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different angles there. Which one's T? So there's another way of naming angles also. Instead of just using the T, we can put an angle here. Let's call this A. And then we'll put a point on each ray. So we'll call this C and this one point T. Notice they're all uppercase. That's proper in math. If you're talking about angles, you want to use uppercase letters or capitals. So this name of this angle is now, you could call it angle A. That would be acceptable because it's all by itself. There's only one angle there. Or you could call it angle CAT. Notice that the A is in the middle. The vertex goes in the middle. Now it doesn't matter which endpoint you start with, so we could have also called this angle TAC. It does matter that the vertex is in the middle, but it doesn't matter which endpoint we use first. So that is the 3 different names for this one angle here, and that can get confusing, but don't let it overwhelm you. So if we go down to something like this, we can have, let's see, M A T H K, something like this. And now we can identify these different angles and we can say, okay, this one is, I want to talk about angle MAT, well, angle MAT. So you start, basically it's directions. Start at M, go to A, then go to T. Oh, so we're talking about this angle here. So some people are like, I don't want to go all that work writing all those letters. So there's other times you'll see where they just write a number in there. They'll just put like a number 1 there and they'll say angle 1. And then they'll call this one angle 2. Notice those are vertical angles there. So it could be that. They could also call it angle 3, that type of thing. So those are the different varying ways to name angles. So there's multiple ways, making it a little confusing, but I'm sure you can conquer that. So either they're going to use a number and identify it in there. If they're using letters, they're talking about points, and preferably use 3 letters. There are some cases where you can get away with 1 letter, like here, angle T or angle A.